Here's a little behind the scenes of how all this happened. In 2008, it was my unlikely start. I dropped out of high school and had my son at 17. So I had no degree, no roadmap. I just had an idea that I wanted to make something of myself. And to be honest, I also had a lot of panic. I set out to teach myself everything I needed to know to break into the corporate world. That's what I wanted. That's what I put my mind to. And I focused on teaching myself all the skills that I would need to get there. It wasn't fancy. There was no glamorous degrees, but it was mine. I was really curious and I was really stubborn and I was so determined to build something. And slowly that curiosity turned into a real skill and eventually a career. In 2020, we're fast forwarding 10 years and I was deep into my corporate life, but also extremely burnt out and over it. I spent over a decade building empires for faceless brands and all I could think was there has to be more than this. I wanted freedom. I wanted more impact. Most importantly, wanted to spend more time with my family. I was so sick of commuting over 3 hours a day back and forward from the city for these jobs. I took the leap and I launched AA Creative Co. from my living room. So it was just me, an old laptop that barely turned on, and a lot of late nights. And my sister Kira was there hyping me up every step of the way. In 2021, our first author client changed everything, and I'm still so grateful to her for this. And by the time her site went live, I knew this was it. Authors just didn't need a pretty website. They needed a strategy, they needed tools, they needed design that actually worked. So Kira came on the team officially, thank God, and we went all in. From 2022 to 2023, we grew fast. So we moved out of the living room, we launched our one-day website service, and we also streamlined all of our systems. We grew our team and we celebrated. We helped Indian best-selling authors turn browsers into buyers on repeat. For 2024, we basically became the go-to for the industry when it comes to building websites for authors. And not just building websites, but building money-making machines. Strategy, conversion, style, that's what we became known best for. Now, and what's next this year? So I created the Booked and Banked course for creatives who want this. They want freedom, income, and they want to build a business that actually works without burning them out. Everything that I learned the hard way, it's all in there. And honestly, watching creators rise and thrive, it's been one of the most rewarding parts of this business so far. And we're just getting started.